Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we're going to practice some division with two-digit divisors. I put earlier today a video on here with one-digit divisors. Today, right now, we're going to practice with two-digit divisors. I've already worked some of the workouts so that we don't have to sit here and wait forever. But as you're watching this, pause the video, try and work it out on your own. So pause the video and try and work it out on your own. Our first problem we're going to do is 5,476 divided by 74. 5,476 divided by 74 equals. That's an equation. It's written horizontally and it has an equal sign. We're going to write this the way we work it. 5,476 divided by 74. Now what I would like you to do first, when you're going to do a two-digit problem, and until we get more comfortable with it, this is the way I'm going to ask you to do it, is you're going to take and write your multiples of 74. What's up?
Hi, are you recording?
Yeah, just put it in the second tray.
And then, I wanted the assignment for tomorrow.
Okay. I'll get it to you.
Okay, because I'm going to be gone, so that's why.
I share my grade book, or my planner with Dreama.
Okay.
So she should be able to look it up.
See.
All right, so then you're going to take and you're going to list our first 10 multiples of 74. So what I want you to do is you're going to take and you're going to go 74 times 1 equals, 74 times 2 equals, 74 times 3 equals, 74 times 4 equals, 74 times 5 equals, 74 times 6 equals, 74 times 7 equals, 74 times 8 equals, 74 times 9 equals. I want you to solve these problems, so if you're watching this at home, pause, solve these problems, put the answers down here, and then turn it back on and see how you did. I've already worked them out because I'm lazy. And the reason we stop at 9 is because we're only going to put one number up here at a time. One number at a time. Okay? So right now you're pausing it, and we'll listen to a little interlude music. Alright, provided I did my math correctly and you did your math correctly, those are the first 10 multiples of 74. Multiples are counting by that number, like the multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, the multiples of 74, 148, 222, 296, 370, 444, 518, 592, and 666. Now, let's go back and look at our problem. We've done all of the hard work right here. So let's go back and look at our problem. Our divisor is 74. Our dividend is 5,476. Does 74 go into 5? No. Does 74 go into 54? No. Does 74 go into 547? Yes. Which means I'm going to have a number above the 7 and I'm going to have a number above the 6. I'm going to have a two-digit number. So my answer is going to be greater than 9 but less than 100. Greater than 9, less than 100. Now I'm only putting one digit up here at a time. That's why I only need to multiply out to 9. I only need the first 10 multiples of 74 because I'm only putting one number up at a time. So now I know 74 is going to go up into 547. So now I look at my products over here, my multiples, and I want to get as close to 547 as I can get without going over. So if I look over here, my product, I have 518. 518 is as close as I can get to 547 without going over. You can circle them all. He was fine, other than the lock incident. So I put my 7 there. 7 times 74, I've already done the math, is 518. Subtract, let's see, that's a 3, 17, 9, 2, 29. I bring down the 6th. I need to figure out how many times 74 goes into 296. It's going to go directly above the 6 because that's my last number here. I go over here and I find out what is closest to 296. Which of these multiples is closest to 296 without going over? So I have 74, I have 148, I have 222, I have 290. Oh, bingo, 296. So 296 is 74 times 4. So there's a 4 there. That's a 296. Subtract, we get 0. Okay, so as long as we did our math correctly, and hopefully you're checking along with me at home, 74 times 74 should equal 5,476. So our quotient is 74. Quotient is the answer to a division problem. All right, let's do one more. So on your paper, your desk, your bathroom mirror, wherever you're working it, we're going to do 6,270 divided by 66 equals. There's my equation. There's my equation. I'm going to write it out how we normally do it. 6,270 divided by 66. Notice we say it with the dividend first, divided by the divisor, because that's what we're dividing by. We're going to go through and we're going to list our multiples of 66. All of our multiples of 66. So it goes 66, 132, 198, 264, 330, 396, 462, 528, and 594. So those are our multiples of 66. So times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5. So if somebody asks you, hey, count by 66s, that's how you'd say it. These are multiples. That's what you count by. All right, so we go back to our original problem. Does 66 go into 6? No. So I'm not going to have a number in the thousands place. Does 66 go into 62? No. So I'm not going to have a number in the hundreds place. Does 66 go into 627? Yes. I'm going to have a number in the tens and a number in the ones place. Number in the tens and a number in the ones place. The first thing I'm taking it into, though, is 627. 627. So I go over here and I find as close as I can get to 627 without going over. Well, 594 is as close as I can get because I'm only putting one digit up at a time. 594 is as close as I can get, and that's times 9. If I didn't know that, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I've already done my work. 66 multiplied by 9 is 594. Then I subtract. I get 3, and I get 3, and I bring down my 0. Okay? Now, I need to take 66 into 330. As close as I can get without going over. As close as I can get without going over. 66, 132, 198, 264, 330, 396. Oh, 396 is too big. But 330 works exactly. So 330 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Times 66 is 330. Subtract zeros. Okay? So my quotient is 95. If I wanted to check it, I could do 95 times 66, and I would get a product of 6,270. 6,270. But when we're doing the two-digit problems, I know it takes longer, but once you do this, you're really only multiplying by one-digit numbers. It makes your life easier. So list these out. We'll talk about a guess and check method next video. But write these down like this, and you'll be happier, I promise. Thank you for watching. Love ya. Peace out. Boom shakalaka. Have a blessed day.